What is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Vagabond 281, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're getting close to 300s. We are running out of time. Are we going to be done this month? If we do 10, 20, 30, 40? No, but we'll be done in about a month and a half. It's pretty crazy. So we ran into the senior disciple who's missing his arm, who wants to challenge us. It's the entire mess. We also find out that the Yagyu elder is in the process of dying, did die. I can't tell if we're looking at it all through the same kind of like lenses here, because he made it seem like he did die, but then we're also panning to Otsu, who's also trying to go see him before he died. So like, are we flashing back in time, seeing Otsu trying to go see him? I don't know, a lot of kind of moving parts there. I wonder if we'll get who he ends up losing his arm to. I would like to kind of see a flashback to him running into Kajuro, and that's who he loses his arm to. That'd be pretty dope to see. I also wanted Kajuro to run into the original, I guess, dad of his. But there's no way that that man's still alive, right? But they said it had only been like 5 years, no? So he still could be, I guess. I don't know. Let's just see what we got. Let me drag this over here. Let me press play on this. Boom, boom, boom. Turn it down just a little bit over here. Recording. Mic's on. All right, 281. How does he even he has to draw with the same hand on the same sheath side? And they were over here having Nen Beast battles. He was like, I don't want to do this, but then I do want to do this, but then no, this is okay, but no, I can't let him kill me. It's a lot of mental going through. Oh. Did he not even, how did we get here? Well, we know we don't have the legs to really stand on though, so. Yikes, so that really did happen. He got one in. He does have both of his arms. He was just playing that? Or is he missing his finger? He's kind of missing I don't know what I'm looking at here. He's missing fingers. What just happened? Happened so fast I couldn't tell. How many points shall I give you now? Even with this leg, the flames of ambition have not yet faded. Yeah, he still knows he has that beast inside of him. Surprising. Do you have any sake? Yes, sir. Oh, and that's when it got stuck. Yeah. That's for the sake. Eh? You'll have plenty of guests coming now. Down through to your grandchild's generation. So he still has his arm, he's just missing a decent amount of fingers. Is this as good as this goes? Is it like the battle, that little battle here of us getting like force pushed, like that was it? Invincibility is just a mirage. I thought I understood that much, yet I lost sight of that. The thing is, like, I wonder if he would still be going through this mentally, if like invincibility was a mirage. You know, what is it? What does it mean anymore? If he came out of that uninjured, I would be really curious of his mental. I am invincible, but because of this, at least I know now it's different. That's not what I was truly after. Say, you haven't come around lately. What do you mean? That's nothing more than something you project. I was about to say, that was you. But it taught me a lot. The answer must be inside of you. Gotta get your ass over there. I hear the flute, I must go. Musashi, smile. You should smile more. Until we meet again. And again, like, are we agreeing that... Well, I would say that I agree that all these people are mentally projecting these spirits and things. But that doesn't explain how Inshun was doing whatever the hell he was doing. And it doesn't explain the Ueda and the Otsu interactions, because there's no history between them for her to even know who he is, to make projections of him in her head. So I don't know. Guess he's dead. Farewell. Alright. 282. At least you got to play for him. I don't know if he actually heard it, but... Alright, 282. Master NA, here's your meal. Okay, this is Inshun. It's Master. Please, you must eat something. He refuses to eat. He'll drink a little water, but he's focused on meditating. He's just going to waste away. I see him smiling occasionally, though. I have no idea what he's seeing. I cannot venture to approach his state of mind. All I can do now is walk forward on my own, so my master will have no regrets. That's all I can do. Oh, he know, like the two of them, yeah. Yeah. So you had to go before me. Yagyu Seki Shusei passed away at the age of 79. Man, the way he was animated here looks so much older than that. About a year later. Oh, wow. Did we just skip forward a year? And then they said a year later, he died at the age of 86. That was it? What are you doing, you fool? Pathetic. That was good, even with this leg. Then why are you pathetically staring up at the sky? He was just too fast. But that was good, though. Before I forget, must go over it again and again. Kind of go. This is the first time I feel like we've seen Kid him kind of go through this. We would see with Kajuro all the time. The music is like perfectly hitting. What is this? This form? Why this shape? I see. Right now, that's what I am. This is the shape I've taken. This body. And the sword, that's what I was born with. So you're here too? He's trying to like tame the like berserker armor rage inside of him. Yeah, I'm surprised he was able to get in that close and not get... I mean, we did slice him, but like not kill shot him. Unless... we did? Hold on now. The two of them, or him waiting for... yeah. Oh, and then who's this guy telling all these stories? Today I'll tell you about a strange experience Musashi once shared with me. We were 13 or 14 years old. Is this supposed to be Marahachi? Why is he so old in the face? What? Have we fasted forward? What? That has to be Marahachi. That'd be the only person that would... What the hell happened? And then him saying we were... has to be. That's the only person that was around him at that age. We were 13 or 14 years old. Musashi was hesitant to talk about it. Wow, it is Marahachi. What the hell? Was that obvious to you guys when you read that for the first time? When we got introduced to the guy on the bridge 10-something chapters ago or whatever it was? So what are you talking about? Well, has it ever happened to you? Let's see. You were here watching the stars and then... It was like I wasn't myself anymore, like I was released from my body. I saw myself from a distance, floating, not just once. It happens from time to time. How about you? No, not yet. I see myself standing here as if I'm a stranger whom I've never met before, or I've never seen before. As if it's a body I'm just borrowing. You don't have a fever. Must have been a dream. Why this body? Does this story touch you, kid? What about Musashi fighting? Tell us about that. Not today. How boring, forget it. This is Matahachi. How much time has passed? So many things I didn't understand about what Musashi was saying, what Musashi was thinking. This is a good... I mean, from the last time we saw him with his mother to this guy, this man here, bro, we're talking 20, 30 years, no? If not, hold on now. So what happened? I know we already skipped a year if you told us that the Master Ine had died. I still don't understand a lot, but there's something about this story I like. Your eyes are... Kid, your eyes are an interesting color. They're the color of the sea. What I mean is, this body isn't me. It's like I've existed before that. Then what exactly is your body? What does it all mean? You, me, the self? What are we? That's a lot of questions. Hey, it's dangerous over there. The water's rough. Use this body to discover what? Me, who I was before all this? I thought you were gonna die. If that's what our bodies are, then it's not just limited to our bodies. Everything in this world, this whole world exists for that purpose. And it's not just limited to things, it's people too. Everyone we meet, our fathers, our mothers, if everyone we meet is here for that purpose, then there's no need to hate anyone. Man is... But this was him as a kid thinking this. Is that what it all means? I'm sorry, I had nothing to say. Yeah, and he just goes back up to practicing. But let me say this now. Thank you, Takezo, for sharing that experience with me. So this is, and the way he's speaking about it makes me think Takezo's dead at this point. Is he though? Well, he's dead at this point in Matahachi's life. Because it looks like a good 20, 30 years plus have passed. So, but is this what has become of Matahachi's life? Well, I don't know. Maybe he just hangs out here, but like, I don't know. Is he just like a street beggar that has no home, no career, no wife, no kids? And did he not go back to Miyamoto Village? Like, there's a lot of questions surrounding this current Matahachi. You know, storytellers aren't supposed to get so emotional. What's this? It's so unusual for you, Takezo, for you to talk so much. Yeah, I was about to say, and this is the first time we've seen Kid Takezo like show any emotion or thought process that wasn't like fighting or thinking about his dad. You'll never make anything of yourself if you keep talking all that nonsense. Hey Takezo, don't worry. From today I'll no longer be staring at the stars like that. Yeah. And this is the only Takezo, this is only Kid Takezo I remember. I know what I am. A demon child. I'll become a sword demon. I know what I am. Invincible under the sun. Where are we at? 2 more? 81, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah. I am Shinmin Takezo. Alright, well here we go. You've come to. It happened so fast we have no idea what happened. You're lucky you survived. He goes right back out there to replay it again. But it looks like we got a kill shot on him. And I want to know how he lost his fingers. An enemy more bothersome than my injured leg, and it isn't the opponent who stood before me. I must overcome the fear of not being able to use my leg. Yeah. If he's going to keep doing this and keep running into people, well, it's not him. People are going to keep testing him because of what he did in the name. Does he let this man kill him because he can't with the leg, or are we going to figure out something to do here? Fear in order to hide itself. Fear calls out to hatred. Fueled by the drive to prove one's strength. The drive to be known as the strongest. It calls out to the fear of losing it all. The driving force behind all of this. The spiral of killing. Yeah. Is it gone? Or did he just... Hold on now. I thought I overcame that. You thought you overcame that after what you just came off of. Smile, you should smile more. And it's so wild is like, because I do wonder, did we just put like horse poop, cow poop on us? Bro, that's a quick way to get Khal Drogo'd and die here, give that wound getting infected from that manure that you're putting in there. But back then, how many people, I mean, it's not funny, but how many people do you think died like back then, when just putting things on wounds that they thought would like help it, just to for them never to know, but to know that like that's what actually, if you just would have left it, it would have been fine. But that's what like sped up your death. It's pretty crazy. It's actually pretty crazy. Well, and this is another thing too, is like, I wonder if Kojuro ever thinks like this, in these deep thoughts of like, what does it all mean, and sees people in his visions and in his head and at night when he looks at the stars. But they never show us that he has any critical thoughts like that, so. It was horse poop, okay. Need to sit. More depth than I expected. Something quite extraordinary. You're dying, buddy. You're dying from that. I was hiding my right to bait him. Then I'd get him with my left. It didn't work with that bastard. Yeah, he was hiding the right, and it just didn't work. Do you feel like if he wanted to, we could have killed him there? Damn. Didn't even give me the space to draw my sword. There's just no end to this fun. That leg, man. I'll give you 1,000 points. But here, have a look. You were given this handicap. Which means somebody sliced right through that, like straight down. And who was it? Ah, Kojuro did it. That's what I figured. That's what I figured. That's what I figured. Which means Kojuro's stronger than you. It had to be. Because we don't have time to introduce like where he could have gotten that from. It had to be. It's kind of hard to tell though. He's saying Kojuro's stronger than you. But it's like Kojuro had a healthy leg. But he also had 2 working hands at the time. So now it's like, okay, I don't have a working hand. I only have 1 arm to use. But he also only has 1 leg. And he just doesn't want to, he's mentally going through something at the time. It's hard to tell. That's the thing we'll never know. Like, Takezo just reached the ultimate peak of, like, the strongest. And I think, honestly, stronger than Kojuro. But now, I don't think we'll ever get the answer to that question. Because unless they show us that the leg is healed, we're just never going to know. Learning to smile. Otsu, do you smell this flower? What's it called? Not again, Takezo. You asked me the same thing last year and the year before that. It's called... Oh, this is... I thought that this was Oh, I can never get that kid's name right. I thought that was the little kid. It's called Sariotu. I forgot again this year, but it doesn't matter. The smell's here. Whether I know what it's called or not, it's right here. You should smile more. Now, where should I go? Wait, is it still necessary? Do I still need to wander around? What is necessary right now? What exactly am I seeking? Yes, what are we doing? What exactly am I seeking out? Instead of now, this moment, this infinite space. Don't put words to it. It'll be too late at that point. The moment you say now, it ceases to be now. Oh, that leg, man. Old man, I want to go back to the cave. No, even those are mere words. I can return when I want to. I can always go back, here and now. Move side to side, cut through the words. Be right in the middle of now. Is Senior Disciple gonna did he just die to the kids? Oh yeah, what happened to this is the kid, right? The other kid that used to walk around the village and call himself invincible? Or call himself the strongest? So did we find Kajuro or did Kajuro find us? Because here it looks like we have our full hand here, so what's about to... How did you even find... What? Are you telling me Kajuro randomly walked upon him the same way we just happened to randomly walk upon him by chance? You could be anywhere in the world. Unless it's not by chance and he knew Kajuro was in the area, so he's hanging out. The same way he knew Takezo was in the area, so he's hanging out. There's just no way. Good job. Glad to see you survived. Oh, this is... Kanamaki Sensei, that stray cat you picked up, has turned out to be... This is us... fresh off the mountainside, I think. Okay, so we just flashed way back. I think this is after we killed all those farmers and then got through that band of hired swords. And I think we came off the other side. I think that's where we're at right now, time-wise. A huge man-eating tiger. Do you hate me for abandoning you? In time, you'll appreciate what I did. If you live long, that is. I'm happy you came. I was looking for a playmate. Oh shit. Hey, how about we do this after breakfast? Anger will give rise to weakness. Oh fuck, he's locked in. I don't think we've ever seen Kajuro this emotional before. Oh shit. You're telling me he lost it that long ago? I'd say Kajuro wasn't even fully like honed by then. This is just pure like talent and rage at this point. And you got like that? Oh no. Oh, it ends. Actually, that's a good stopping spot because this is the last chapter anyway. Interesting. Is that where he loses it? That'd be wild. I thought maybe he ran into this adult Kajuro we've seen that's seems to be fully one with everything and is just locked in and fluid. He lost it in that same instance, because if that's what he's referring to as Kajuro being stronger, then I would say that, yeah, Takezo's still stronger. If they had ran into each other recently, then it makes it a little more slippery, but well, probably right now Kajuro is stronger because we're not physically what we were able to be. But you gotta, I guess what I'm comparing to is like, at any point in time, was Kajuro stronger than what Takezo just accomplished before the leg injury? It's probably a question that'll never get answered given his physical state, so who knows if we'll ever see anything to answer that. But wow, so did they really throw hands right when he came back off that mountainside? I guess so. And he's been walking around for 5 years or more with that? Dang. Damn. So we'll see. And then what I was really hoping that we get, because we didn't get to see any of it. That's one part I really wish we got. I wanted to see this new Takezo after what he had accomplished. I wanted to see him interact in person on the real world, not the other plane that they're communicating on. I wanted to see him interact with the two old men. And if I wasn't able to get that, which we didn't, I wanted to see how they would react to the news of this swordsman killing 70 men. And we didn't get to see either of those. Maybe we'll still see, maybe he'll speak to them on another level and they'll kind of comment on it. But I really wanted to see their thoughts and expressions on that. And we didn't get any of it, but we'll see. We'll go ahead and leave it there and see. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, favorite, subscribe, and as always,